Preview.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial / watch me work on this vertical ombre sweater nail set that I did. So let's get into it. First gel that I'm using is Great Smoky Mountain from D&D. I use this polish a lot. And for a vertical ombre, I always start out, if I'm doing two different colors, like bright colors, not a nude or anything like that, I go in with the lighter color first, just as the base, because I think it makes it a little easier for all the colors to blend once you start blending and actually making the ombre. And now we're going to start on the actual vertical ombre. So for me, I just paint half of the nail, whatever the other color is that I'm using. Then once I finish the blue side, I'm using my purple again and painting over the side that hasn't been polished yet. And then I'll show you how I actually blend these two colors. So a little earlier you saw me put down the blue and the purple polish next to each other, and then I just turn my brush the other way and then run it through both of those colors so that it can kind of already be creating the ombre on the tip of the brush. And then I go over each nail, painting over the blue and the purple until I get my desired ombre. I have to do it a bunch of times, so this video is sped up, of course, so it took longer than what you can see in this video. It does take a while to get the ombre to your liking. Some people would still find my ombre to be too harsh, but I personally like the harsh look, so it's okay for me. But if you want it like a more smooth blend, it's probably going to take a lot more polishing over. And then once I finish making the ombre in the middle, you'll see me go over the blue side with more blue polish, because going over the middle of the nail so much will kind of create streaks in the blue side. So you'll see me paint over that again. Now here I'm just repeating those same steps on the other hand. You also want to make sure I just dip my nail brush completely into acetone to just make sure that there's no blue on the purple side or no purple polish on the blue side, because I want to make sure that I'm not, messing up my ombre. My next step for the vertical ombre was to polish over what I already did with no wipe top coat. I'm using my Koopa top coat that I always use. Now we're going to do some French tips. So I use the opposite colors for this vertical French tip ombre situation. You want to use blue on the purple side and purple on the blue side. And I kind of just do my Frenchies as messy, as it needs to be, and then you perfect it all in the end before you cure it. So you don't have to be too perfect with it, because it's going to get messy anyway, because you have to go over the French tip to do the ombre. So just take your time with it, or don't, and it'll be okay in the end, because you're going to have to clean it up anyway. I'm going to completely clean off my brush, and then a little tip for this part, sometimes I'll mix whatever two colors I'm using to create the ombre, I'll mix that on my palette, and then I'll dip my thin liner brush in it and use that color to kind of fill in the ombre, because I don't know, it makes it, a little quicker than just going, because I use a liner brush and I know some people use like a bigger brush for this, but for me, I don't know how people do that. I always use a liner brush when I'm doing this vertical ombre French tip, so it kind of makes it quicker, speeds up the process to just mix a separate color to go in the middle. And then as you can see, I'm going in with this second bigger brush and just cleaning up my ombre, my French tip. here you can just see me refilling my top coat. And we're gonna go over all 10 nails that we just did, all the vertical ombre we just created with a no wipe top coat. Then for the next step, you can either use a matte top coat or you can just buff the nails. I decided to buff the nails because sometimes my matte top coat, I need to find a new one. It can just be still kind of tacky after I take it out of the dryer, and since I'm doing sweater nails, I need to make sure that the nails are completely dry. So even after I buffed them, I just went over them with some no acetone nail polish remover to make sure there were no frizzies or any dust sticking to them or anything. Now for sweater nails, like I said, you want to make sure the nail is completely dry and clean, and then you'll go in with whatever design you want to do with a gel polish, and you will paint that. And before you cure it, you want to pour acrylic on top of it, as you'll see me do in a minute. This entire design was inspired by Taj Nailed It on Instagram. Her pink sweater nail set that she did, I just wanted to see how it would look with the vertical ombre under it, so that's what I did. I did use a pink acrylic. I thought that it was clear, but it's not, and it doesn't matter though, apparently, because I've used this pink acrylic for other sweater nails that were different colors other than just pink, and it didn't mess up the design or turn them a different color. So I guess it's okay to use pink acrylic for sweater nails regardless of the color. I think I just sped through the rest of these, and after you apply the acrylic, that's pretty much it. So I'll just let you watch the rest of my nail art. Okay, now we've made it to the end of the video. This is the final product, and as I said earlier, this was inspired by Taj and Nailed It on Instagram. And if you recreate these, or if you like this set, please let me know and leave a comment. And if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.